Hello, good afternoon, everyone. I apologize for missing the live yesterday. I decided to go to the beach and spend some time with a girlfriend and just chill out. And I've been doing a ton of journaling lately, as I said in my story today. And it's just been bringing so much clarity and resolve and really just helping me feel a lot more grounded in what I want, what I've been experiencing, and all of that. It's really just brought things so much more clarity and comfort and peace. And I'm so grateful for that. Today, what I wanted to talk about was a little bit more along the lines of intuition and that sort of thing. And there's this quote that Albert Einstein said, and he's an incredible man in so many different ways. But the quote is something along the lines of, an intuitive mind is a sacred gift, and the rational mind is a faithful servant. So what that really means is sometimes we get so caught up in trying to figure out, like think our way out of things or think our way through things, that we ignore the gut. Or sometimes we will have like a gut instinct, like an instinct that's coming from our sacral chakra, and or our sacral energetic body. And what we'll do is we'll try and rationalize it away. Whereas if we fall too heavily into the rationality, we really ignore this gift, this sacred gift that we have. And while the rational mind is a fantastic servant, we can lean on that sometimes and it will do us good. If we lean too heavily on it, we are ignoring something that is such an incredible gift and really a secret power that we all have. It is a major power that we all have. So it's really important to check in with your gut. Sorry, I didn't quieten my notifications. Check in with your gut instincts. And it's interesting because over the last few days, I've had some conversations with some incredible people in my life. And the interesting thing is, each of them has said to me that I'm a lot more intuitive than I even give myself credit for. Just to do with different things like coming up and just sort of saying, hey, I was picking up on this anxiety around that, and thinking that it was a me thing when I was actually picking up on other people's energies and wasn't really even realizing that. And so that's why I've been focusing a lot more back onto intuition and coming away from the rational mind. And the other thing that I've noticed too is at different times when you are seeking and looking for your intuition and you're looking for like feedback from the universe, sometimes you will find that it is silent. And that can be really scary and stressful. It's like, hang on, I'm really wanting to know what to do here. But usually in those moments, what it is that you've been receiving so much information that you've been ignoring. And that's usually when source energy, universe, God is a little quieter, because you know what to do, but you're just not willing to accept it. And that's kind of what comes into the whole, uncomfortable truth or the comfortable lie. Sometimes we want something so much and we want it to look a certain way so much that we aren't willing to hold space for the possibility of it not being that way. And what that does is it really just quietens down your intuition. It means that when you do come to a point where you're like, no, really, I want to know. It's like, dude, I was telling you that ages ago and you weren't listening. So why, like, come on, you know what to do. You know where to stand. Just a lot of those times, stop trying to force things with your rational mind. Stop trying to force things with your intuitive mind and just breathe. Just breathe, just be. And you'll usually come back and find your equilibrium, find your ground, and then you can work from there. So much can be found in the breath. The breath, it's interesting. It's the one thing that we can't live for 3 minutes or 2 minutes or whatever it is without breath. And yet it is the most accessible resource to us. It is always there. We take it so much for granted. And yet we were able to tap into this life force free and abundantly. And yet most of the time we're breathing shallow. We're not pulling it right into our gut, right into our sacrum, into our stomach, and feeling the depth of it. We're not present to how our breath changes our body's physiology. And what it does too is it connects us to source. So you can start to come back to source and come back to God, or whatever you want to label that, through your breath as well. I hope you are having an incredible Thursday. I am sending you so much love. I'm feeling just abundance of gratitude for everything that is going on in my life, around me. I just feel so full of gratitude for it all. And I just want to send that love and gratitude out to you guys as well. Have an incredible day.